Alright, this little wrap journal or mini album is what I made, and I used Eileen Hull's wrap journal, and this thing is huge, as you can see. And my husband helped pick what goes where, and this is what he picked to go on the front. So that's what I went with. Here's the side, the back, and the other side. I haven't finished decorating it on the inside yet. Scooch out just a tad. And we have these little areas where we can decorate or just write in, use it as a journal, or we can add photos, and it has 4 different signatures, which is like a mini booklet. And with my scraps, as you can see here, that is what I'm going to decorate this mini with. And I used 6 different, I showed you exactly what I used. That's exactly what I used. I used 1 of each on the Emoji Love one. I cut them all out along the lines here, and then I would just figure out which one I liked more, and that's what I went with. Did I keep them all whole? No, I did not. You can see right here, this is the love, and this is the face. I just cut them out, whatever it is that I saw fit to cut, and I just used my scissors and cut it out. They're not perfect by any means. Oh, that guy's right here. And these are my scraps from that. And what I did with that was I used my punches to cut different things out. I cut little flowers, as you can see here. I really tried not to waste anything. And I still have, out of all of that, using 1 of each of those, all of this left. These are extra booklets that I made. I wasn't sure what I was going to use, so there's extra booklets here. But I'm just going to use that on another mini. And then, you know, I still have all of these, and like on this one, I used one of my punches and just cut out the words so that I can use them in the booklet. On some of them I have almost a half a sheet, on others I have 3/4 of a sheet. And on some of them, I gotta admit, I wish I would have, on this one, there was a mermaid down here that I wish I would have been able to use had I paid attention when I was cutting. I didn't know how much of it I was going to need at the time, but, you know, next time. And like these flowers that I cut out, I'm gonna layer them, and I'm doing my best to not use anything outside of the paper line to decorate. I don't want to have to go buy a sticker pack. I want to do this as cheaply as possible. I've had these in my stash for almost 10 years. I almost never use them. I was like, you know what? It would be perfect for this. And on this one, I was cutting a flower, and then by chance this was nearby, which would have been this sheet, and I decided, oh, that would be adorable as a little flower. So I just used this little punch to cut me a flower. Because my aim really is, I don't need a mini album or a journal to cost tons of money to make. I really try to do it within $10, $15, $20 budget if at all possible. I still want it to look super cute when I get done, or pretty, whatever you're going for at the time. And I just try to really make it work on this. I just stuck this in my paper trimmer and just kept cutting along here, and then I'd cut out the individual words that I needed, and bam, see, it would have been right there. And now I've got something cute to stick into my booklet that I can stick anywhere. Like this little part right here needs a little something. I can take this and my 1-inch square punch, and all I do is, I don't know if you can see that really well, kind of line it up to where it's centered, and then I put each corner here along the side. I try to center it, so that way I end up with a triangle cut out in the end, as you can see right here, which also can be used as something. And now I have a little banner. And you could easily do that with just scissors. It's not that big of a deal, and that can go right there. That's just another little something. Or let me find an area. These words might be, well, actually not too close to that, but over here we can add it. We can stagger them, or we can use one per page, or stick them on a blank page, or put it at an angle, put it this way. Take a little face and stick it wherever. And again, these, same thing. I'm just going to make a banner out of that bad puppy real quick and call it a day. Do they have to be perfect? No, they don't. And I'm literally just using scraps. Most of this I had done, well, obviously the ones with the words I had to do something with, and the flowers. But these little strips, these were like this just because that's how I cut my paper out, and that was what was left over. I did not throw any of it away. Unfortunately, I did lose a couple of pieces that I wish I would have still have, but I have no idea where they went. They got lost in the abyss. This is a little bit wider than I would normally work with, but I just go get a wider. This is a 1 1/4 inch. Try to center it first. Will I get it right? Hopefully. And if not, that's okay. And then I can just stick that at the top of a white page and layer it with something else. One of these other pieces, cut it down. Actually, I'm not sure what's on the other, oh, that's on the other side of this. That would probably be better with something like this. Oop. Just go ahead and layer them, or again, this is a little bit wider than I would have normally liked to work with, but you know, you can stick that in there and put this on the side, or just leave it like that and put a photo there. But I'm going to play around with some stuff, and I'll come back when this is fully decorated. Thanks for watching.